Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. MD Investor in the house. MD Investor in the house with another video. Remember to subscribe guys on YouTube at MD Investor. If there's people out there you think can benefit from this personal finance information, definitely send them the information. On Instagram at MD Investor 1. There's a channel where we talk about personal finance, making smart money moves, teaching our children financial intelligence, breaking the cycle of generational poverty, just making smart money moves. New video today. I titled it, Give Your Children $1 million for Retirement. Give your children $1 million for retirement. You might say, wow. We know the retirement situation, the crisis in America. A lot of people haven't saved enough. They've worked all their lives, paying bills, just trying to keep their head above water, just trying to keep the lights on. And before you know it, they're 50, they're 60, and where did all the time go? And now it's time to retire. They have not saved enough for retirement. But how about giving your kids a head start? They're gonna come up with the same situation, right? The Bible says there's nothing new under the sun. So you have trouble with your retirement, and they also will have problems. Because you know what happens when you're young, you're thinking retirement is so far ahead. I have no idea. I have no desire to plan for it. But your 20s turn into your 30s, kids and all this mortgage and all these bills come. 40s, you begin to say, okay, I gotta start getting serious. Before you know, time flies. So giving your kids a head start, okay? Give your children $1 million for retirement. This video, the knowledge of this video, guys, is absolutely worth millions of dollars. Not to exaggerate, the knowledge in this video is actually worth millions of dollars to your children, to your heirs, to your posterity. It's actually worth millions of dollars. So you can spend 10, 15 minutes watching this video, or you can go watch some cat videos, okay? All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a second to decide what you wanna do. Okay, so the people who are still here, I figure you wanna learn about giving your children $1 million. All the people who wanna watch cat videos have hopefully left. Okay. This is a secret, guys. And I say it's a secret, not to be funny, but it's a secret because when I learned about it maybe about a year ago, and I didn't know. I mean, the people who are doing it, the people who are in the know, they don't tell you. They don't. You work next to them in your office, and they're in the next cubicle next to you, and you think they're just like you. No, they're not just like you. It's about knowledge, right? The Bible says, "My people perish for the lack of knowledge." If you don't know, you don't know, right? You don't know what you don't know. So I would say I would say it's a secret. I had a video called "The Power of the Roth IRA." The power of the Roth IRA, and in that I go through how it is just a powerful financial tool to use to create wealth because it's after-tax money. Okay, it's a powerful tool. You guys go check that video. The requirement to open a Roth IRA or basically just one. You need earned income. You need earned income. That's it. The only other exception is what they call something called a spousal IRA, where if you are the non-working spouse, you can open a Roth IRA using the income of your spouse. But forget about that. We're not talking about that. The general requirement is that you need earned income to open a Roth IRA. Because when we think about all these things, Roth IRA, all these financial products, you think of adults. Well, can a child have earned income? Of course they can. You bet they can. A child can have earned income, okay? How do children get earned income? Kids babysit, they mow grass, they do chores for the neighborhood, they shovel snow, after school job. I remember when I was in high school, one of my friends, he worked at a supermarket, he was a box boy, boxing and shelving stuff. As a kid, I used to deliver newspaper. I had a newspaper route. If you have a small business, your kids can work in your small business. Think about like a pizza shop or you're in a supermarket and the kids can work there, a hair salon. Kids can definitely work there. Summer jobs, right? We all probably have had jobs working at McDonald's, working at the amusement park, working at the zoo. So these are jobs that, more traditional jobs that we know like in the summer. Okay? So these are ways that kids can get earned income. We said, what's the requirement of opening a Roth IRA? You need to earn income. Now, you may need some paperwork, right? Some of these other things I mentioned, babysitter, mowing grass, shovel snow, all these stuff, you may not get a W-2, right? I mean, your neighbor is going to give you a W-2 for babysitting their kid for 4 hours. They might say, okay, here's $50, right? So what you may have to do is keep diligent paperwork, diligent notes, the times, the dates, the amount I was paid, who I babysitted for, right? The name of the neighbor who I shoveled their grass or shoveled their snow or mowed their grass. So, typically you might not have a W-2. You want to keep detailed records just in case the IRS come by asking questions. So you want to keep detailed records, okay? Obviously, if you have a small business like a pizza shop or something like that, you may maybe outsource it to a company that do payroll, and they may be able to generate a W-2 for your child, okay? With a summer job, no problem. All of the jobs are gonna, be traditional, and you're gonna get your statements with, your FICA taken out and Medicare and all this stuff taken out, and you're gonna have a W-2. So within the requirements of being able to open a Roth IRA, or you need earned income. Another thing you want to keep in mind, guys, is that you cannot contribute more than you've earned. What I mean? Meaning, if you've only earned $2,000 for the year, you cannot contribute $3,000. Okay, let me repeat that again. Your contribution cannot exceed the amount you've made. So if you've only made $2,000 working at McDonald's for the year, you cannot contribute $3,000 to your Roth IRA. So you want to keep that in mind. While we're on that vein, let's mention the maximum contribution. The maximum contribution to a Roth IRA in 2019 is $6,000. Max contribution for your IRA in 2019 is $6,000. You can add an extra $1,000 if you're age 50 and up. So you can take it up to $7,000 if you are age 50 and above. Okay, so guys, so now we know that as long as we have earned income for our children, right, no matter how young they are, we are able to contribute to our Roth IRA. Now let's think about some examples, guys. You think about something like a model, right? You watch TV, newspapers. You think some of those commercials on the TV where it may be a commercial for Huggies diapers or whatever the commercial. And you see in the commercial you have like babies, right? They're basically models. They're actors. They're models. Or it could be a print commercial, or it could be a billboard, and it's a picture. It's a baby. That baby is working. Wow, that's a cute baby. It's a cute baby, but that baby is working and generating an earned income. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That cute little commercial for the Huggies, that child is getting paid under their Social Security number. Yeah, their parents are taking care of it, but for that year, they can show my kid earned money in 2018, 2019, and you know what? I'm going to open a Roth IRA. But he's only 6 months old. Hey, I didn't make these rules. I'm just following it, okay? So think about a baby who's a model. Think about child actors, right? Basically a child actors, right? A child could be acting at the age of 1, 2, 3, earn income. Roth IRA, baby. That's how the rich create wealth that we have no idea, okay? Well, you might say, okay, well, my kid is not an actor or so-and-so, but you may have a small business, right? And you may be doing advertising, whether it's on social media, whether it's on the internet, whether it's on print. You may have put your kid on a business card, and you might pay him a salary, right, for his work and using his likeness. And guess what? You're going to pay that child maybe $1,000 a year or $1,500 a year. That's earned income. That child can now contribute to a Roth IRA. So having a small business also is a vehicle to give you a lot of benefits, okay? Lots of benefits. So just to give you some examples out there that's really happening that we may not see. You may go into the pizza shop and after school, the guy has his 16, 17-year-old son working behind the counter. Or in the summer, he might work there too. You may have think of a landlord, right? You might own a couple of rental properties, right? You might own a couple of rental properties, and maybe you have your child in the weekend mow the grass for some of the rental properties, help you maybe do some painting, and you're paying him for working in your business, right? You may have everything under the umbrella of an LLC, limited liability company, and you may pay him, and he's working the company. You may make $2,000 a year, $2,500 a year, $3,000, $4,000 a year, right? You may have a business, you may have a home office, and your child may help you doing some paperwork. He may shred paper, keep the home office clean. He may help you with your payroll. He may help you with the vendors, emailing back and forth invoices. These are earned income, guys. These are channels that you can use to get your child earned income so they can contribute to the Roth IRA, right? I said the name of the video is Give Your Children $1 million for Retirement. Give your children $1 million for retirement. So let's look at an example, guys. Let's say, for example, you have a 14-year-old child, right? He's in the 9th grade, freshman year in high school. And in the summer, he works wherever. He works at McDonald's. He works at wherever you wanna pick. He works at, or he works at the zoo, at the Bronx Zoo, and he makes money doing this, right? Say he makes $5,000 every year. You add everything up. Maybe in the summer he works and he makes $5,000, right? He makes $5,000 every year. The summer of 9th grade, summer of 10th grade, summer of 11th grade, and the summer of 12th grade. That's 5, 5, 5, 5. So that's $20,000 your son has made, your child has made. $20,000. If he invested that into a custodial account, right, because he's under 18, custodial account, broadly diversified index fund, returning the average stock market returning 9 to 10%, let's say 10%, and that money sits there, right? That $20,000 sits there. Say, sits there until he's 65. So it'll be about 47 years. I'm using age 18. I know he didn't put everything in at age 18. He put it 5, 5, 5, 5. But let's use age 18 to be very conservative. And let it ride until age 65. So 47 years. $20,000, the 10% for 47 years, you will end up with, drum roll please, $2,156,533. Let's repeat that. $2,156,533. So your child have a retirement account over $2 million. How much did he contribute? The contribution was only $20,000, right? We said $5,000 for 4 years. He contributed $20,000, but he ended up with $2,156,533. So the gain, all of it is gain except for the $20,000. The gain is $2,136,533. The contribution was only $20,000. Most of it is gain. How can that be? The power of compound interest. Go check out my video I did, the power of compound interest. So time has been working for your child. While he's learning the Pythagorean theorem, which he'll never use, while he's learning calculus, which he'll never use, while he's learning the different historical facts, which he'll never use, you are been harnessing the power of time to work for them, so that he's not going to start thinking about retirement at age 30. Well, maybe he'll start thinking about it, but mom and dad have already began the work. It's not about thinking about it, it's about taking the actions necessary to get you to the goal. Just remember, guys, a goal without a plan is just wishful thinking. A goal without a plan is just wishful thinking. But when you start putting plans into action, opening accounts, okay, doing all the things we talked about, getting that earned income, keeping the record, now you're putting actions to your goal, and now it's not this wishful thinking. Guys, another thing I want you to remember, guys, we know who our children are. They might have this after-school job, and they may be working, and they might say, Mom, Dad, I want to use my money to buy sneakers and go to movies and so on. Fine, let them have a little fun. But just because they made $5,000 and they spend $2,500, maybe you just have to supplement the other $2,500 so you can maximize the contribution, because the maximum contribution that's doing the work and time, okay? So they might work and earn $5,000, and they might spend half of it or most of it, but because they earned it, anybody can contribute, right? Like a junior earned $5,000, he spent $4,000 of it, but you know what? Because I know the power of compound interest, I'm going to give him the rest of it so he can maximize the contributions. Okay, guys? And the good thing to do is to do it while they're young, while they're under the contribution limit. Because remember, the contribution limit for single people is about $124,000. They're way under that, guys. That's why you want to maximize the contribution while you're young, 14, 15, 16, even sometimes younger in some of the examples we'll talk about, okay? Get the money in, get the money in, get the money in, guys. That's why it's important to contribute when you're young. Guys, this is a very conservative example. I said give your children $1 million, but we showed in this example, they end up with more than $2 million. And we stopped contributing at age 18, right? We contributed at age 14, 15, 16, 17, and we stopped. But what if we continued at age 19? Maybe he went to college and in the summer he made another $5,000. And age 20, think about all that, the more contribution. We didn't even do that. So he would have ended up with more than $2 million. So I call it give your children a $1 million retirement, but you can see that you can end up giving them more than $1 million. Guys, just remember to continue to watch, continue to read, continue to learn. If there's people out there you think could benefit from this personal finance information, definitely send them to Information Guide. We're going to continue to make smart money moves. We're going to continue to learn, invest, grow, and take action and break the cycle of generational poverty. This is MD Investor Guide, and I will see you on the next video.